Head coach Jordan Fee. Number 4 is Josh Omojafo, and number 33 is Lyle. Tipton. Congratulations, guys.
Thanks.
Jordan, start with this. Obviously, the season that it's been in the fairy tale run of sorts, were you impressed by how collectively well your team played, especially out of the gate when there could have easily been jitters in a game like tonight?
Impressed, yes. Surprised, no. I think it's a testament to our guys. It was so interesting having played those guys back in November and then getting to see them again, months later. They're a better team. We're definitely a better team. So I told the guys in there individually, you're better players. Collectively, we're a better group. So that's a good team. Our guys did a nice job of that.
Josh, I want to ask you guys about your ball movement tonight because, you put the ball in the basket, but specifically whether it was Derek feeding you feeding Lyle, it seemed like you found the open man at the right time. What allowed that ball movement to be so consistent tonight, especially when they were pressing you in the first half?
I think generally just all around, just trust all around all our guys. And I think the better we move the ball, the quicker we move the ball, because the defense has shifted a lot, which opens up lanes for us to score. And it was evident tonight, and we were successful with doing that. So, yeah.
Obviously, a big factor is being at home, and we've talked about it each game, the benefit of having all the fans here. I don't know if there was a seat open in tonight's game. It seems like you guys had so many fans out. So when you hear the crowd roaring and, they're cheering you guys on, it seems like everybody's there for you. Does that benefit your play at all? Do you feel more confident having a packed arena like this?
Yeah, I think it's really important to have the home court advantage for the first 3 games of the tournament. And, it feels like the whole city's here, so it's a great feeling.
Coach, I know you're not worried about records, but 97 points is the most ever in history of an NCAA tournament. What's your reaction to that?
Not much, Tommy. Not much. Cool, I guess. Cool for the guys. They've done a pretty good job of slowly etching their name in history books here, which I'm happy for them for that. But I was proud. I'll tell you what I was proud about. I was proud we out-rebounded them by 17 in the second half. Pretty impressive, especially against that team.
It's a pretty good start to the second half for you guys. What did you guys talk about at halftime?
I talked about those 8 minutes coming out. In 8 minutes, because of the way we were playing tonight and sticking with the waves, it was, I knew there'd be a couple line changes there and just feel like if we can really continue to just bear down in our press. They were obviously winded. Again, good team, but they haven't seen this. They don't see this much in their league. Bluefield does it a little bit, but they don't. Outside of that, they don't see anything like this. Yeah, they saw us before, but like I mentioned, I think we're a better team than we played last time. And I think we're a better pressing team. So talked about this first 8 minutes really coming out strong, and I thought we did that. It was a collective effort. I thought they did a good job to kind of put the nail in the coffin there.
Jordan, we know you love to use the line changes and sub in 5 and sub out 5, and obviously your 2 units were working well tonight, but specifically to start the second half, you go on that 13-0 run. How do you balance for you in a game like that the discipline between sticking to your game plan and rotating guys in, but also wanting to stick with the hot hand? What's that like in your mind as a head coach in a game like that?
Yeah, I don't know if I love line changes, but I love to win, and I feel like for us that gives us the best chance to win. And our guys have bought into it. So against a team like this, where I feel like it's REO, run them out, meaning we stay in goal pressure on the entire game through the entirety of it, and I just go off the field. And these guys have done it now enough where they go off the field too. They know. They know when they're a few possessions and they really got to buckle down and dig in a couple possessions of gold because they're getting ready to get yanked. And they do a good job of that. And I thought they did a good job of that tonight. And fighting fatigue, mentally being tough enough to fight fatigue and really staying tough through those last couple possessions before a change.
Kind of want to look a little ahead. Obviously, we don't know if you'll play West Liberty or Millersville in your next game. Obviously, you're familiar with West Liberty, playing them when you coach for Nova. So, obviously a great team in that sense. Anything, to comment on that?
We obviously saw them in my previous school in the national championship game last year. So I'm familiar with them. I know what they're doing. I don't know how much he's changed in terms of set plays, but I'm sure I'm going to hear a numbered call offensively that I'm going to know exactly what it is. So not a ton's changed. We took over a well-oiled machine years ago that Jim Crushfield had created, and he's done a nice job of really keeping it afloat and doing it. He's done a good job. So we're just happy to be through the first round, and we'll play whoever's in front of us.
Josh, your coach has been through the tournament a lot, but you being in the NCAA tournament, what's it like feeling like playing these games?
I think it feels great. Especially with the community, with with us. You know, we feel like we got the city on our back a little bit. I mean, we got a little bit of a home advantage. And I mean, just hearing the crowd cheer us on, like you said earlier, gives us a lot of confidence. So I think that's just a great thing for us. And, yeah.
Lyle, how about when you see Josh or Mike Montano tonight make the spectacular play that really launches the crowd into a different level?
Yeah, it's fun. I feel like I turn into a spectator a lot of times when that happens, and I got to remember to pick up the ball after that. But it's cool to see. Yeah.
I would say to that, if I can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
You know, I challenge these guys every game. One of our rules is what? You get a bench warning every game. You know, if we get a bench warning, it means we're doing the right thing. We got a bench warning when Mike hung on the rim. Was it then or another time? I can't remember. But there was a few of those splash plays where when you got guys that are cheering for their teammates like that, it tells you the kind of guys we got in the locker room.
And that's going to be tough for the opposing team at that point. They see that, and the crowd just they were lively the whole time, but even more so comes to life.
Yeah, those are obviously, again, those are big energy plays. And we need those kind of plays, but again, just watch the guys and how joyful they are on the bench. That'll tell you a lot about a team.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you all.
These two combined for like 14